You know, there's a lot of talking about accountability. For some reason, a lot of brothers want to hold black women accountable without being accountable themselves. I hear many of them talk about there's accountability on both sides. Well, I don't see it that way. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about it tonight. Gangsta Talk up next. Dame, hit it.
Yeah, son. There's mad kids out there getting cream for the 9-5, bro. Yeah, and I've been doing this for a long time. You know, shoot the game going for mine. Alright. And this is the year when mad caps get peeled. So I'ma spark this line, kick the reel. Bang them out. With all this chaos in the realms of the street, your local street dog got to make ends meet. The average Joe's far too slow for the ghetto pro. You better know, when I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low, listen, motherfucker, the thing. Why I'm pursuing the dope. My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. Cash is popping, cokies cooking, beats copping. Ain't that some shit? A player that's used to living rich is now a sticky kid. Caught up in a ditch. In 94, Giuliani kicked down the door. In 95, niggas flip to stay alive. Peeling caps while I laugh. In the stats, the flow in the half. Remy in the glass, off the boom, then I blast. They wanna confine me, sneak up from behind me. Bust a cap in my back and put me where they can't find me. They hate to see a young player. Hey, I don't want to see that. They rather see it spray. But I'm like Diddy, a Terminator, squeeze the lead off. Using verbs and nouns like rounds to blow your head off. Hitting up spots, heating up blocks. Investing in stocks like Colombian blow crops. I'm out to get cream and ain't no doubt in my mind. Fuck this broke shit, I'm hit, I get down for mine. I get down for mine. I get down for this. I get down for mine. I get down for this. I hear you wanna be a play. I ain't someplace you back. Let's play a game of real nigga roulette. With this a DOA, then I spray the melee. Contact and punctuation is compared to AK. You in a J, overdose for pure funk. I'm fucking off like Tommy again. The palmers of booty smoke, decapitated rappers in my trunk. I'm sick, pumping skunk, bouncing with my click, popping mega jump. I'm getting back when these clowns be zigzagging. What's this talk about putting keys? Come on, you're nickel bagging. I'm blasting off wings and making doubters believe it. You see, I was packing heaters when jokers was banging cheerleaders. Ain't nothing changed, it's still the same in the rap game. I'm known for banging rookies out the frame. Y'all have forgotten who was the pimp from the start. Sipping vintage wine, eating a la carte. I'm phenomenal from the abdominal. Far from comical lyrics that stick in the brains like barnacles. Never sleep. I'm bringing the drama to the street with techniques and rolling in bleach. Ain't nothing sweet about the street, so I'm poetically ill. I'm pure like cook up and lyrics sound like fish scale. I got the banger at your throat and you ain't showing no signs. Cake death, let them know I get down for mine. I get down for mine. I get down for
Okay. Let's see. All right. Seems person's a little bit occupied. All right.
I'm sorry, I'm here. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry about that, y'all. Little technical difficulties. I'm here now. All right. Welcome to Gangsta Talk. Thanks, Dane, for coming in. Welcome to Gangsta Talk. We started this podcast earlier. It's one-sided accountability. We're going to get into it hard and heavy tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat and those who are on their way in. We appreciate the support here at the Ebony Star Network and the E Nation. All right, let's get right into it. I don't even want to waste any time. You know, I keep hearing these sissy bims, these manic queers, you know, the same old usual suspects. Keep hollering about self accountability. Keep talking. First of all, self accountability to me is laughable because you don't want to be accountable for anything. So I don't know who the hell you talking about self accountability to. Okay. Now, we got guys saying that there's accountability on both sides. I don't see it that way. Hold on one second. I don't see it that way. See, the way I see it, there's accountability on one side and one side only. And that's the side that started all this. That's the side that allowed all this stuff to happen. That's the side that allowed all this shit to take place. That's the side, or actually, that side is the reason why we're in what we're in right now. Now, since we want to talk about accountable, right? Let's go straight to the kids. Let's not pull any punches. All right. So you brothers can't even raise your kids. All these excuses about, well, the black woman won't let me raise my kids. She won't let me see my children. It's a bunch of BS. Where are these fictitious black women at? We can't seem to find any. Every time you guys talk about the black woman won't let you raise your children, we don't seem to find any of these black women anywhere. Where are they? Are you making them up? See, because I don't know any black women. I've never heard of any black woman trying to stop a father from being a father to his children. As a matter of fact, above all, the mothers want you to be a father to your child. Even if they can't stand you and it didn't work out with you and her, they want you to be a father to your children. They want you to support your children. They want you to take care of the children you helped create. So where are these women that you're saying don't want you to take care of your kids and stopping you from taking care of your kids? I don't believe that they exist. Yeah, I know you guys brought up a situation here and there about a baby mama using the kid on spite or whatever. Well, you know, the way I see it, there's two sides to every story. Two sides to every story. We only hear your side. We don't hear her side. We only hear you sitting up here saying, well, she's using the children against me. Hold on one second. Dane, I'm sorry. Take over for 5 minutes. I got to take care of something.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No black woman don't is not trying to keep a man from his kids. If she is trying to keep you away from her kids, there's usually a good reason behind it. Yeah, so it ain't big it ain't that she's keeping away from your kids, it's that you aren't trying to be with your kids. You're not trying to take care of them. You're not trying to be a part of their lives.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dane. Sorry for the interruption, y'all. But no black woman is trying to keep no black men from seeing his kids. Okay? That's a bunch of BS. And like I said, we only hear that from these dudes. These guys that don't want to pay child support. Now we want to talk about accountability. Okay, let's talk about it. When are we going to start talking about the accountability on your end? You see, because by you being an absentee father and not wanting to raise your children are becoming spoiled rotten. And many of them are rebelling and they're taken to the streets to find a father. And they're being raised by people in the street. Now, those of y'all who've been on the street understand one thing. The street don't give a damn. Anybody in the street can get a hold of your child and screw your child's mind up. And that's what's happening. So this is what you got to show for it, right? You're an absentee father. You don't want to take care of your kids. You don't want to take care. You don't want to pay child support. So look what's happening as a result, right? You have a lot of young children right now who their minds are tainted and warped. You got young boys thinking that black girls' lives don't matter. They are, because there's so many of you devaluing the life of black women. Now it done trickled down to the children. So now the black boys don't give a damn about the girls now. And now the girls are starting to get in on the act because they don't care about the boys now either, because they see that the boys are turning against them. They see that the boys want to harm women, and they see that you're not doing anything about it. So now they're trying to defend themselves. And so now they're starting to harbor hatred for black men. And this is all your fault. You want to talk about accountability? And you haven't done anything about it. You haven't done anything to stop it. You guys want to act like you don't see these kids running around here killing black women, killing children. You want to turn a blind eye to it, and you want to blame it on the black one, talking about, well, it's the black woman's fault. No, it's not. You left her by herself with all of these damn kids. And you expect her to be Wonder Woman. You expect her to be the great Gatsby. You know, you want her to be a genie, pull rabbits out of her hat, and do magic tricks. It doesn't work that way. She's a human being. Eventually, she's going to be overwhelmed. She can't keep doing everything by herself. I don't know how many times I got to say this. And you Negroes ain't nowhere to be found. I don't understand why you don't want to help the black woman. You seem to be a willing helper for Becky. I mean, you Negroes can't stop doing shit for Becky. I mean, you Negroes run out in front of cars for Becky. If a Becky told your black ass to go run in front of a damn oncoming car, you would do it with a smile. And if you survive while you're in the hospital, you'll probably be on Facebook smiling about it. Look at what I did for my Becky. I can no longer walk. I have to eat my food through a straw. Half of my rib cage is missing. But I did it for my Becky. But you won't do nothing for the black woman at all. And the black woman isn't even asking you to go out here and risk your life. You should want to risk your life for your children and your women. I don't understand. You guys are so cowardly. You're afraid of that Zoid. That Zoid got your heart in his back pocket. I mean, you guys are despicable too. You guys are a disgrace, right? You're so afraid of that Zoid that you are willing to impress him by oppressing your own women. And disciplining your children the way he wants you to discipline your children, by killing them. You see, that black piece of crap who picked up that gun and shot his 3-year-old child 3 times, that's the way the Zoid wants him to discipline his children, by the way of the bullet. I mean, you've seen this Zoid do it more and more, right? You've seen this Zoid do it enough, put bullets in our children. And now to impress the Zoid, you're doing the same thing. And shout out to Cynthia G. I'm using part of her word, Caucasoid. I just cut the Caucasoid part on and just use Zoid. So shout out to Cynthia G for that. Okay, and so you're afraid of this Zoid. But I don't understand something. You have to know something about bravery, right? You have to know something about being fearless, right? Because you won't protect your women, you won't protect your children, You won't do right by your women, nor will you raise your children, but you will go and lay down your life for a Becky with no fear. You're afraid to protect your women. You're afraid to protect your children. You won't do right by your women, nor will you raise your children. But for some reason, you become fearless when Becky's around. You ready to lay down your life for the Becky, and many of you have. So I'm a little bit confused. You won't protect your women. You won't raise your children. You won't do right by your women or your children, but yet you're talking about some accountability? Where? And what does the black woman have to be accountable for? Doing everything under the sun? Being overwhelmed? Not running out when you left her with 3 and 4 kids? Not turning her back on the kids? What is she going to be held accountable for? Now, let's get into your so-called leadership. Where is that? That's nowhere to speak of. We don't see any black leadership in the communities. Where is the strong black male leadership that's supposed to guide the children, that's supposed to teach the children discipline, that's supposed to raise good, upstanding, honorable young men with integrity, gentlemen with manners? I'm sorry, Dame, take over one more time. I got to get out of this spot I'm in.
Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I left the women alone to take care of the kids. She's running herself ragged because they're not paying child support, or y'all paying as little as possible. And so she's working 2 or 3 jobs. She has to leave the kids with family members if she's lucky, daycare, whatever is going on. If she's not, and or in some cases bring them to work depending on the job. And you're screaming and hollering about she uses whatever little bit you give her to get her hair and nails done. I'm sorry, but if she's working multiple jobs and stuff like that, there's no way she's taking your little bit of money to get hair and nails done. She's either getting some food, getting something the children need, or shoot. In some cases, if the kid is old enough, give it to the kid to let them get what they want with it. Had one friend, that's exactly what, it's so little, and by the time it started kicking in, her child was a teenager, and it's like, here you go, get what you want with it. And she's working 2, sometimes 3 jobs. Yeah, but yet we got these Negroes crying about she's taking all my money. She's using to get her hair and nails done. Why is it always hair and nails? Or she's buying clothes. Why are you paying that much attention? Are you paying attention that she's also paying the rent? She's also paying the groceries. She's also paying the utilities. No. You notice when she get her hair and nails done, or she buys a new outfit. Do you notice when she buys new clothes for the kids? Yeah. So what if she is? That's a little 40, ain't nothing compared to what single moms is providing. Yeah. And half the time, to save money, they go to the beauty school. They try to get their hands on an advanced student, but or the instructor. because I know some of them, hey, they can't afford to go to the beautician. They go to the beauty school. Because all their money is used to take care of the kids. But every once in a while, or because of the requirements of the job, she gets her hair done. Or she might treat us, and then you don't know if it's actually her. I knew one friend. We treated her to get her hair and her nails done. I mean, well, no, actually, her nails, and mani-pedi. We treated her for her birthday. So when she's so out with her friends, it's her friends treating her to because she's with the kids 24/7. She don't get no adult conversation every now and then. Or it's because they want to do something nice for her. Because all her money has to go to taking care of the kids, taking care of the bills. So don't be assuming nothing, man. You're gonna be look at it all. Is the kids fed? Are they in one house for a long period of time? Because she's paying rent on the regular. Are they dirty? Are their hairs done? Are the boys getting their hair cut? Is the girls getting their hair done? Or is she doing it? Or is a girlfriend she knows who does hair every now and then does her daughter hair or her hair? So before you start flapping at the mouth, you're gonna do some real research. Before you start flapping out what she's spending, pay attention to what she really spending on. Is the rent paid? Does she have to move every month because she's not paying the rent? Is the paid utilities? Is the utilities being cut off every day or every month? Or do you even investigate to see if she has to keep paying late because she gotta rob Peter to pay Paul? She gotta decide what utilities to leave on, which utilities to go low, let go. Yeah. Yeah. Are the kids' clothes? And now the public schools are being like private school uniforms. Clothes. Are they clothes? They clean every day. Are they getting in fights in school because they're being told by their little friends they stink? Are they raggedy? No. So yeah, I'm irritated when y'all be flapping out about she's using my money to get her hair and nails done. Man, I'm gonna slap you upside the head. Yeah, I be feeling violent because I know friends who, if they do, is an occasional thing or is on sale or is being a treat from friends. Or if she's lucky, she did get a man, and he's treating her. And don't let her get a man. Then y'all be like, I don't want no Negro fathering my kids. Being a father. Raising my kids. Well, you ain't raising them. Yeah. Yeah. I had a friend had a breakdown because she was married to a dusty dude. No good dude. He had her so stressed out, she had a breakdown. And if that wasn't kicker, after she recovered from the breakdown, she has her kids taken away, and they were with their effing father. They were with their father when she had the breakdown. But because he wasn't on his job, the kids were skipping school. And when she came back, all she saw that somebody was taking away her kids, and she freaked out and went into mother bear, tigress mode, and went on attack. And kids got where they were being taken away regardless, but she ended up going to jail. What did that Negro do? Nothing. Stand by. She had to find out when she got into jail what was going on. But y'all want y'all kids. Y'all can take care of y'all kids. Okay, let me calm down from that. Okay, y'all want to y'all want accountability. I want to hold Black woman accountable. Okay, I listed all the stuff that she's doing. What are you doing? No, complain about child support, paying the bare minimum of child support, on the edge of going to jail, and then want to bust out crying and weeping when your income tax return get taken for back child support. Oh my goodness, I never seen so many men angry because their stimulus got taken. That first one for child support. If you were paying your child support, they wouldn't need to take it. They only took those that was on back child support. But she put me on. Negro, please. If you say one more time, she put me on child support, I'm going to say, Negro, were you taking care of your kids where she wouldn't have to get WIC, food stamps, welfare of any sort? Because the moment she did, and a lot of women are ignorant of it unless they've been exposed to it wrong growing up, and still they only know a aspect of it. They don't know about the process in. They have to hear about it from other women. The moment she does that, they give her the minimum, or they give her 1 month. If she wants the full amount, she got to give information. Some of them don't know because they don't want to be thought of as a baby mama who don't know who the father of her child is. Yes, I heard you Negroes saying some of that crap. She gives the name. Yeah, I know the name of my father's child. His name is so and so. He lives such and such. His mama lived that. All she cares about is, I need to get food for my child. I need to get us a place to stay. The moment they do that, you think the government ain't going to try to get their money? Try not paying your taxes. They will get their money one way or the other. If they have to sell you like a slave in the prison system, they will get their money. And so the state, on the behalf of the mother, because they don't trust us anymore to do child support. The government don't believe Black women will go for child support on a Black man. That's why they do it automatically. They wait till they have to step in because they have a very strong need.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get into a rant. I got stirred up.
Thank you, Lady Dame. I'm back. Sorry about that, people. I was because I'll be working a lot. All right, so let's get back into what I was saying. Okay, so you can't hold nobody accountable when you can't even raise your children. Raise your children first before you try to hold somebody accountable. And then we got this fear, right? You guys are so afraid to be men. I don't understand, why won't you go around saying that Zoid won't let you be a man? For some reason, it's very easy for y'all to say the Black woman won't let you do something. Like she's all powerful. Well, I don't understand. That Zoid is stopping you from doing everything under the sun. He's in your face every time you turn around, backing you down. So why aren't you saying, excuse me, that Zoid won't let you do something? Let me spell it out for you dudes, right? You cowards won't like this, but there's no way out of white supremacy without bloodshed. You're going to have to fight your way out. Can't talk your way out. Can't negotiate your way out. You're going to have to fight your way out. And since you're too cowardly to do that, then I guess you'll be, you know, happy with a life serving white folks, right? Because some of you are already brought in, right? Some of you have already pitched your tent. You've already brought in, and and that's in itself was a disgrace because now you're showing your boys how to give up, how to be weak. No wonder they're running around here like jackals, doing all kinds of crazy things because they have no guidance, they have no leadership from you. You are the leader of the community, hands down. So the fault falls on you. There is no accountability elsewhere without first coming to you. See, because you have created the other environment through terrible leadership, poor fatherhood, not loyal to your woman, won't do anything in your communities, won't build anything in your communities, won't straighten nothing out in your communities, won't do anything. You just let your communities fall in ruin. And you've left your children in the street to be raised by animals. And now you're shocked that they're acting like animals and you're trying to blame that on the black woman too. When are you guys are going to be held accountable? When do we talk about you being held accountable? You're not even doing anything for your girls. Your girls are starting to go crazy too because they're watching you be a piece of shit, right? And so now they feel that they have no one to protect them. No black man is going to protect them. The man they grew up with or the man that they thought was their father or looks like their father is now trying to hurt them. Dane, do you got that article I asked you for?
Yes, I got the article.
Yeah, I want you to, I'm going to give you a taste of what your leadership has created in our community. What our boys have turned into and are still turning into. And it's going to get worse because you seem to think that you don't have anything to do with this, that it's all the black woman's fault. Dame, read a little bit of that article.
Okay.
You ain't got to put it on screen, just read it.
Okay. All right. A 24-year-old man is believed to have killed his girlfriend and her mother, then fatally shot himself after SWAT standoff at the far northeast Dallas apartment complex Sunday, police said. Officials reacted about 4:30 p.m. Sunday to reporting of a functioning shooter at the loft in 9800 square of Summerwood Circle. As they moved towards the structure, somebody terminated at them, breaking the window of crew vehicle.
All right, that's it. You don't got to read anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You can go back on mute. See, the reason why I wanted her to read that article, because I wanted you to hear something very specific. A 24-year-old male, black male, 24. Understand something. These are the boys. This is the age range of the males that go in and out of these chat rooms held by the manosphere. There's a lot of males in there, 20 and 24 years old. And so when they go in there and they hear that black women's lives have no value and that everything is black women's fault, when they constantly hear this, they build up animosity, they build up hatred, they start to adopt the hatred of these lunatics, and they start to internalize it. And now it becomes theirs. And then they go out and commit unspeakable acts of genocide. This same 24-year-old that you just heard about committed one of the worst murders I've ever seen in my life. Up until then, I thought Corin Gaines was really, really bad. But what this male, this screwed up male, misguided male did to these women was unthinkable. He put a hole in the head of his girlfriend the size of a softball. The reason why I say that, the reason why I point that out, I want y'all to think about that. I want you to go, if you can, go Google a softball and look how big a softball is. And you know why he did that? Because he had no regard for her life. No regard for her life whatsoever. And that's what's going on now in our community. These young boys are being influenced by these old, bitter fools who hate Black women, who are devaluing the lives of Black women, and now it's trickling down to these young boys, and they feel the same way, and they are attacking our women and even murdering the children right along with it. You got the nerve to talk about some accountability somewhere else? When this is what you've allowed to develop under your watch? You've allowed these young monsters to develop under your watch. And I say young monsters because they are void of any kind of guidance from a father. Don't blame this on the mother. You left the mother all by herself to fend for herself, to do everything, expecting her to work miracles consistently, which is unrealistic in itself. You are to blame for these young monsters we now have running around in our community. And even to the day, you won't even acknowledge that this is your failure as a Black leader and as a father. But you want to talk about accountability somewhere. And then on top of that, you won't do anything to defend our people. The Black woman is your people. The Black child is your people. You won't do anything because you're so afraid of this Zoid. And see, you scared to death because the Black woman isn't afraid of Mr. Charlie. And so whenever she stands up to Mr. Charlie, your heart goes in your mouth. And now you want to come jump on her. Woman, you trying to get me killed? Mr. Charlie is good white folk. He let us eat scraps off the table. He let us lick clean boots. Woman, you trying to get me killed? Hey, you terrified of Mr. Charlie. But for some reason, I don't understand. Where's your terror when you chasing Becky, though? You don't seem to have no problem dying for her. Hell, you motherfuckers would jump out of the bullet train for a Becky without a second thought. Why, when it comes to the protecting the black woman, you're afraid of this Zoid? But when it comes down to Becky, hell, you don't mind getting blown away. Hell, you would even volunteer. We walk up to the Zoid and say, hey, I'm messing with a Becky, blow me away. Yeah, but for some reason you're fearless and don't have no problem losing your life for this Becky. But you won't protect a black woman? You won't protect your own children? But you'll lay your life down for this female, for this female Zoid? I don't understand. Help me understand. And what exactly is she supposed to be accountable for? I never hear you Negroes say, well, the black woman need to be held accountable for what? Her fuckery. What fuckery is that? What is she doing? Last I checked, she's raising children, doing the best she can to raise these children. Some of them are on public assistance because they need resources to raise these children. Some of them are trying to get their degrees while they're raising these children. Some of them are holding down 2, 3, 4, and in some cases, 5 jobs to provide for these children. So what exactly is she supposed to be held accountable for? Many of you wouldn't be here on social media if your mother didn't take care of you. When your father walked out, many of you talking all of this shit are products of a single parent home. Which I don't understand. You should be frustrated with your father because he walked out and left your mother high and dry with you. What are you mad at her? What are you mad at her for? She did everything she could to put food on the table and clothes on your back and send you to school. And you're mad at her? So what exactly is she supposed to be held accountable for? Well, let's go through the list. They say a bad attitude. What's a bad attitude? When you have your men who are supposed to be the leaders of your race, they don't value your life. They don't protect you. They don't protect their children. They're trying to murder you and the children. That might make someone have a bad day. She might be having a bad day with all that's running through her head. And then when she wakes up in the morning, can't even surf the internet or social media without some sissy been talking crazy about black women. Without some sissy been being a coward about protecting her, but being brave about throwing his life away for a Becky. I mean, that could probably cause an attitude. So what else is she supposed to be accountable for? Raising her voice? I heard some of you say, well, the black woman raised her voice. She's disrespectful. That's masculine for her to raise her voice. Really? Seriously? How weak are you when you're running around? How do you even tell it to somebody? How do you say that and let another man hear that? How do you say to a group of men, hey, the black woman just raised her voice. She sounds masculine. She's being disrespectful. I just said one thing to her, and she raised her voice, started attacking me. Well, attack you? Did she put her hands on you? No, but she just raised her voice and spoke very angrily. How do you tell somebody that without being embarrassed, without feeling like shit, without feeling like a fucking punk? How? I don't understand that. So she's supposed to be held accountable because she raised her voice, because you scary Negroes are scared to death of her voice? I don't understand. Why is it that you're afraid of the black woman's voice, but have no damn fear of throwing your life away for that Becky? How come all of a sudden you become brave with a Becky? Where's all of this bravery and fearlessness for the black woman? You're willing to put your life in harm's way for a Becky. I mean, you niggas out here dying left and right over your Beckys. And don't have no problem doing it. As a matter of fact, 10 of you Negroes can be lined up, right? And 9 of y'all, and one Negro can see 9 of y'all die by the hand of a Becky, right? And then if you ask him after all 9 of y'all dead, hey, I bet you're gonna go to another one right now. No, I'm about to get my Becky right now. Yeah, but she just killed 9 of your friends. I don't care. They wouldn't me. Don't mean she gonna kill me. Nigga, I'll pimp these hoes. I mean, help me understand. You won't protect the black woman. You won't do anything to protect her because you're scared to death of that Zoe. But for Becky, man, you willing to jump off the Empire State Building. You willing to face a firing squad. You don't give a F. You want some Superman shit. Seriously, you on that Superman shit. Look, faster than a no, slower than a speeding bullet. More open to the Zoe putting his foot up your ass. More powerful than a cup of ramen noodles. Able to make 100,000 excuses when it comes down to raising your children. Look, coming out of the hobo section. Now let me stop. The Becky lover. Yes, the Becky lover. The Becky lover is a black man that's willing to risk it all. He's willing to give everything he got for his Becky. He won't do a damn thing to protect his own women, but he's willing to give the Becky his life and is willing to let her take it with fearlessness. Oh, he faces the Becky with his life in sheer bravery. As she gets a butter knife and starts to cut his heart out, a very painful death, he stands there and let her do it and smiles and say, hey, at least it was my Becky. So you will let a Becky cut your heart out with a butter knife. You rather that happen than you go protect a black woman. I mean, you let Becky stuff a shoehorn down your throat, but won't do nothing to protect a black woman. I don't understand. You're afraid of the Zoe when it comes to protecting your woman, but don't have no fear of losing your life when it comes to this Becky. I just don't get it. I can't figure out the logic behind that. So, as far as accountability, where does the black woman have to be accountable for? She didn't put us in slavery. She didn't torture and beat us. She didn't do any of this stuff. What does she has to be accountable for? Excuse me. She didn't start swirling because you started that. Oh hell, you couldn't wait to be with white women. Excuse me. Couldn't wait to be with white women. Isn't that what the civil rights movement was all about? You niggas couldn't wait to get your hands on white women? Behind some bogus ass movement so you can be with white women? How the hell you gonna fight for some fake ass freedom just so you can be with the woman that don't give a shit about your life, don't care nothing about your people, trying to kill your people at every turn, and is about to kill you? And no matter how many times she murder you, no matter how many times she murders your children, no matter how many times she tries to murder your women, you sitting up there posing with her in fedoras and goddamn corn cob pipes and shit. Like you the fucking man. Like you the shit. Like you actually accomplished something in life. You took a picture with a Becky. Like, hell, yo, man, hey, Jimmy. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up with you? What you been doing, man? I just took me a picture with a Becky. What you did? My nigga. Can you come down and speak to the youth, man? And let them know how they can take pictures with Becky's too? Yeah, man, I'll be down there, man, but I got some other stops I got to make. Yeah, man. Let me know what's up. I can't wait to get, hey, can I get your autograph? Yeah, man, why not? I can't believe it. I met Jimmy. Jimmy took a picture with a Becky. Where do I tell all my friends? I mean, does a Becky mean that much to you? That you'll settle for the only achievement in life is taking a picture with a Becky. That's your only, if that was your only achievement in life, you're going to tell me you cool with that, right? Cool with that. I know a dude named Leroy, no pun intended. When we was in the Navy, right? Right before we graduate, you know, because I was in the color company and all of that, you know, they let everybody know when they're going to graduate. Dane, why'd you come off mute?
Oh.
Something wrong?
No.
Okay. Right before they graduate, right? First of all, they let everybody know they passed, they're getting ready to graduate. You know, they get the color guards up and all that stuff. Everybody get the, you know, rifles. You get ready to do all this stuff. Your parents are flying in or whatever. And so while that's going on, you in this big old meeting room, right? Everybody dressed up in their, you know, their uniforms, dress whites. Parents are flown in. Parents are already there, talking to everybody, you know, getting ready for the big day, right? This dude, Leroy, tried so hard to pass everything. And he did. And he was married to a Becky, right? Now, at the time, I was like, damn, man, I didn't know you know, you was married to a you know, white woman. Yeah, that's my baby. Why are you calling white women your baby, man? All right, so we get down there, people are coming in to be at the graduation, you know. I had a couple of cousins, my moms came, all that, right? So everybody talking and whatnot. Next thing you know, I seen him over there. His Becky was crying and putting on the scene. Now, at the time, Leroy was about 22, 23. His Becky, no lie, looked like she was 97. Seriously, she had that fiery orange, long wavy hair. She weighed about 27 pounds and looked like she was 97 years old. It had big hands and big feet like olive oil. That is what he was calling his baby. Now she was making a scene. So I inched over there just to eavesdrop, see what was going on, right? She was on some, oh, I can't believe you didn't make it. They're kicking you out. Oh, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to struggle. He was like, babe, you're supposed to be my woman. I thought you loved it, me. Yes, but you had all of these great benefits. I don't know, Roy. I don't know if I can stay with you. I can't struggle. But baby, you come on now. It ain't about money. We living on love. But love can only take us but so far. With the Navy, we had benefits. We had security, Roy. I remember this as if it was yesterday. The Navy had benefits. How could you? How could you let us down like this? How could you let down your family? Let down me, Roy. Roy, here. I didn't want to do this in front of everybody, but here's your ring back. And she left. And Roy was on some. Roy was sitting over there looking at the ring. Like he was about to swallow that motherfucker. So I came over to him, hey, Roy, you all right, man? You need a drink? That was sarcastic because we couldn't drink in boot camp. I ain't had no whiskey nowhere. We ain't had no whiskey nowhere anyway. So I was pretty much making fun of him. Like, hey, Roy, you want a drink? Man, I feel like I do want a drink. What's up, man? Who was that? Your sister? No, man, that was my wife. Oh, okay. She all right? I saw her. I don't know. She ran out of here so fast. It looked like she was on a kite. You all right? What? Everything all right? Nah, man. I didn't pass the medical, man, so I'm being shipped home. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's messed up, dog. So that's okay. You got your wife's support, right? No, she just left me, man. Talking about some shit about, we had, support with the Navy benefits and everything. I tried to explain to her, man, we live off of love, and she didn't go for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, that's it's pretty bad, bro. Yeah. So what you gonna do? Hope you ain't gonna jump off a cliff or nothing. Nah, man, Hey, that's a nice ring, man. Is that real 24 karat? Hey, man, you could sell that. Shit, if I was you, man, I'd start with selling that. You go get me a hard ass drink. And he was like, man, nah, man, I'm just not feeling well, man. All right, man, but don't go killing yourself and shit. Man, I'm just this and that, man. And for the rest of the situation, he had to sit in the back and watch the graduation, right? And after graduation was over, everybody was with their families. We come back and saw him back there again. What's going on, Roy? You feeling any better? Nah, man, zabba, zibba, zibba, zibba. Yo, you started speaking zombie and shit. Y'all, zabba, zibba, 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 zibba. It was a combination of zombie language and fucking Al Jarreau. Hey Roy, what's okay, looks like Roy kind of fucked up. Let me go out here and give him my family. Oh, Dane.
Yeah.
Come back. Take over for me for 5 minutes. I gotta plug my headset in. I'll be right back.
Oh, Max. On the funny part, okay. All right. So Becky didn't want to live on love. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they be like that. Shooks, they don't be wanting the kids neither. They turn them in to foster care, especially the daughters, because the daughters are too much like black women. And that's her competition. Oh, you got to go. I can't get along with you. And then they keep and spoil the boy until he becomes too much for her, and then he got to go. And then she gonna disappear off back to her white family. Yeah. Okay. So so Becca was all about getting a Navy man and getting the benefits and all that other stuff. And they call us gold diggers. Ain't that the trip? It, no. He's sick to his stomach. And if it been black woman, he been screaming and hollering that she's a gold digging bi, and all kind of stuff, and he'll be hating on. But I can't wait for Max to come back with the rest of the story. I bet you he ain't hating on all the Beckys of the world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, they want to sleep with the Becky, and then don't want to understand that she's the enemy until after it's too late, and she's ready to stab him in the back and the front, cut off some things, uh, do some inexplicable things, have him arrested,
Okay, I'm back.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, what happened in the rest of the story?
Okay, so let me get back to Roy and finish up the story, right? So Roy turns into a zombie algebra, with the zip. And so we said, all right, but fuck it, Roy fucked up. So we went out that night, right? Everybody got drunk. We was in Chicago. So we went out to Chi-Town. Everybody got drunk, came back and shit. And so he was still hanging out with us before he got shipped back home. And so I was drunk as a motherfucker. I mean, I had Everclear in my system and shit. So when I came back to the birthing, I walked past a whole bunch of fucking mops. Them old school mops that are metal and shit. You know what I'm saying? I walked past a whole bunch of mops and brooms and shit. So I was drunk. So I went down, came into the birthday. So everybody said, I saw Roy. Hey, Roy, man, I just seen your wife in the hall, man. He said, where my wife at? I said, yo, she down there by the doors and shit. So he went flying down there. So I went and sat down and whatnot, came back. He was like, man, my wife ain't over there. I said, yeah, she over there in the corner by the door. He said, ain't nothing but mops and brooms over there. I said, oh, that ain't, okay, man. All right, well, maybe I must have, dude, I'm drunk, you know? So don't mind me, bro. I thought that was your wife, because his wife was that skinny. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, if you was to see the mop and look at the bottom of the mop, laying up against the damn, wall, you would swear it was his wife laying up against the wall upside down. Okay? So anyway, making a long story short, Roy finally shipped out and everything, and never seen him again. Don't know what happened. I always wanted to know if he sold that ring or not. You know? I mean, he went from looking like he was about to eat the damn ring or swallow the ring to just moping about it. I guess he wanted to hold on to it for sentimental value. Yeah, man, that Becky just turned straight on him. And he was on something, but we in love. She wasn't trying to hear that shit. She was about those benefits that the Navy could provide. She was all about that BQE. She had dollar signs. She was about that, getting that military card and going to shop on base at the not the PX, that's the Army. What is it? The Navy Exchange. Where they have great prices. That's what she was about. You didn't want to hear nothing about no love. And so, y'all willing to risk life and limb for your Beckys. Somehow, you don't have no courage whatsoever facing this Zoid. But for some reason, you are willing to risk your entire life and throw your life away for this female Zoid. Okay. And for some reason, I don't understand where y'all get the courage from. But that's pretty much what it is with the Beckys. I'm still trying to figure out where's the accountability on the behalf of the black women. Because I don't see any. There's nothing she needs to be accountable for. What? You're gonna say she twerks? You twerk too. You niggas twerk more than women do. Even if the women started the twerking first, you Negroes are now the twerk masters. I mean, some of y'all are even getting close to the Prancer elite with your twerking. So what is she supposed to be held accountable for? I can't think of anything. What, because she's in a position of power and don't want to give you a job? Why should she? You don't give a shit about her. You don't give a fuck about her. You're out here trying to kill her. Along with the white supremacists. You become the new face of white supremacy. You now have become the terror that terrorized our ancestors and brutalized our ancestors. You have effectively taken their place, and now you're doing it to our people here in this day and age. And you got the nerve to try to shout down black women because they're looking for love elsewhere. Now, I don't condone swirling, but I'm not going to condemn no black woman for searching for love because of what she's been through and what she's gone through. We got to be realistic about shit, bro. We can't sit up here and put our women down every time you turn around. We can't sit up here and not protect our women and won't protect our children and won't even raise our children that we have by these black women. We can't sit up here and fight against paying child support, which is embarrassing in itself. We can't sit up here and disrespect, mistreat, and abuse our women. Put our hands on them in the most harmful way. Even taking their lives and taking the lives of their mothers. And then constantly getting on social media, calling them all kinds of names when they're pregnant with child, calling them fat asses and shit like that. The absolute colossal disrespect is otherworldly. And then you sit up here and you promote constant hatred and you encourage young men to devalue their lives. And then when they get hurt, they get attacked. You make videos about them and blame them and side with the person that attacked them. So when all this is going on, you expect her to remain loyal to you? You expect her to remain pro-black? What is she remaining pro-black for? See, I'm going to put an end to your swirling shit. You can't come at the black woman for nothing. You can't come at her about who she dating. If she want to date a white man or whatever, what's it to you? You don't give a fuck about her, no way. I don't understand why you care about who she's with. Don't pull the black power shit now because she's with a white man and that's a blow to your ego, but you don't give a fuck about her. You've made that very clear. Every time you make a goddamn video talking crazy about her, every time you sit up here and say her life don't mean shit, every time you encourage young men to attack them and to hate them and to disrespect them, call them out their names, you can't say a goddamn thing to her about nothing. Because you have effectively separated yourself from her. She's no longer your concern, right? Because, and let's go down the list. And why she's no longer your concern? One, you don't love her. Two, you hate her. Three, you're trying to hurt her. Four, you're out here murdering her and her mother and your children. That's not what a man does to a woman he loves. So you've effectively separated yourself from her. She's no longer your woman. So she is no longer your concern. So you can't tell her shit. You can't hold her accountable for shit. That's not your woman. Remember? She's the least desired. That means you don't desire her either, right? And you don't give a shit about her. You think her life is insignificant. So that means she's no longer your woman. You don't care about her. You don't protect her like she's yours. So you can't tell her shit. And if she wants to walk around here and be with a white man because she thinks that that's where she found love, then more power to her. I don't condone it. But I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't see her pain and see why she's doing what she's doing. Because she ain't got no nigga that's got her back. That so-called nigga that's supposed to have her back, trying to shoot her in the back, stab her in the back. But so do I condone swelling? Absolutely not. But I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't see what's going on. Act like I don't understand how they feel. Act like I don't see where they're coming from. And act like I don't see what the fuck you were doing. So since you don't give a fuck about her, and you don't value her life, then guess what? That makes her not your woman. So if she's no longer your woman because you don't give a fuck about her, right? Then you can't tell her shit. Mind your fucking business. That's not your woman. You can't tell her nothing about no goddamn submission. You can't tell her nothing about going around here with no brag. You can't tell her a goddamn thing. You can't tell her about being no fucking pro-black. You definitely can't tell her shit about being no pro-black because you ain't pro-black yourself. Matter of fact, you fighting against blackness. You trying to get rid of her. You hate your blackness, and you express it every day by trying to get rid of her and trying to encourage others to get rid of her. So ain't nothing pro-black you can tell her. So you ain't got shit to say to her. You can't hold her accountable for a goddamn thing. Nothing. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm having it. Dang, I'm sorry. One more time.
Okay, I'm here. Okay. Okay. So, as Max was saying, you don't have your women's back, but y'all have the nerve to expect her to submit to y'all, be submissive. Something that y'all not supposed to be asking for. Supposed to happen naturally, but ain't happen naturally. Something is wrong. Usually with you. Okay. You don't have her back. That if she's attacked, you're not gonna go in and protect her. You're not gonna even yell at the street, Lou, leave her alone. No, you're gonna take videos and make lies about how she deserved what she got. And do y'all call the Negroes that did into account? Do y'all, say something as simple as y'all were wrong? This is not what we're about. This is not what we're talking about. No, you Negroes are high-fiving them, shaking their hands, patting them on the back, buying them drinks and beers and all that stuff. And yet, y'all want us to submit. Y'all want us to jump through hoops. Y'all want us to do all kind of stuff that y'all don't even do. Okay, you gonna hold some woman who historically has been trying to kill you, use you, make a pet out of you, abuse you, and when y'all were young had to protect you from. But now y'all running after them like they're
Yeah,
cool as gold.
I'm back. Dang, sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, that should be the last time. Yeah, getting back to what I was saying. So, you Negroes running around here talking about accountability. You running around here talking about submission, talking about all this bullshit, right? But check this out. You don't deserve none of that. You don't have no right to any of that because you don't love the black woman. Remember, you don't love them hoes. And since you don't love her, ain't shit you can ask her or tell her. You don't even care about her. So you can't tell her shit. And you can't hold her accountable for nothing. So my thing is, I understand what's going on today. There's a lot of black women who are fed up, they're tired. All they hear is negative shit, and it's by their own men. It's bad enough they got to deal with white supremacy and all these other races that are conspiring and fighting against them. But then her own man, the very person that's supposed to give her a strong, comfortable place to come back to, a place to feel loved, a place to feel comfortable, a place to feel protected and understood, a strong shoulder for her to lean on and cry on, strong arms that are hold and protect her. That very motherfucker is doing the same thing white supremacists are doing to her. You done joined the other side. And you got the nerve to ask her for a submission, and you got the nerve to sit up here and complain about where she's finding love. You ain't giving her no love. You don't love her. Nigga, somebody else out there will. I don't like it. I'm pro-black. I'm pro-black woman. I don't like it, but I understand it. And I'm not going to judge him for it. I'm not going to sit up and say they're wrong for it. I understand why. But you sorry ass Negroes, that don't give them a choice. You make it bad for all black men because of you motherfuckers. They think it ain't no good black men out there, or the good black men are already married. Pretty much the same thing as that there ain't no good black men out there. So some of them said, fuck it. Y'all created all of this. This is your cross to bear, your cross alone. Don't try to bring the black woman into this. She ain't got shit to do with it. This is your fault. This is your punk ass fault. You weren't such a goddamn coward to begin with. We wouldn't be in this damn predicament. If you go get your fucking heart back from Mr. Charlie, you wouldn't be in this predicament. See, Mr. Charlie took your heart. You like licking them boots clean. And you do such a good job that Mr. Charlie gives you clean boots to lick. So you don't get too much polish on your tongue. I mean, you niggas out here licking the damn polish off of boots. Black tongue niggas. And you're mad at the black woman because she's more brave than you, see. She'll stand up to Mr. Charlie, which scares you to death. Oh, woman, don't you do it. You's gonna get me killed. Your punk ass cowardice is gonna get you killed. Not the black woman. And then you niggas got the nerve to be talking about some fucking black power swirl any goddamn way. Y'all swirl more than any goddamn man on this earth. Y'all the most disloyal motherfuckers on this earth. And it's crazy because you got the most beautiful woman in the world, the black woman. The first woman. Even white folks will tell you that. The mother of all civilization. You should be blessed running around here with your chest sticking out. That's some shit you should be. I'm proud of that. That I'm the product of the mother of civilization. And I'm her natural counterpart. That's something I wear like a badge of honor. I wear that on my chest. I walk around here with my chest sticking out. I'm proud that my mother was a black woman. I'm proud to be the son of a black woman. So, where's the accountability? We went over a lot of stuff here. We still haven't found no accountability. That's because there is none. Don't sit up here and tell me now, well, she needs to be held accountable because she be doing some fucked up shit in the relationship. So do you. Where do you think she gets it from? Keep telling you Negroes, women are reactionary. I don't hear nothing about, well, she do some fucked up shit in relationships. So what? The fuck does that mean? How does that measure up in the grand scheme of things for what you've done, what you've allowed to happen? It don't measure up. It's not even close. So what if she twerked a few times? Who gives a shit? First of all, before you can blame her or even try to blame her or even think about blaming her, you got to first get around being an absentee father. something you can't get around. Now I know you motherfuckers talking about black men statistically take care of their kids more. Really? Can't tell. Can't tell. All these little animals running around here attacking their own mothers. I can't tell. Maybe that statistic was true. I don't know, 90, 70, 90 to 100 years ago. I can't be seeing what I'm seeing today. I don't think that's true. So there is no accountability on both sides. That's a bunch of bullshit. And that's what you cowards want to make yourself feel good about. Because you fucked up the community so damn bad. You trying to guilt the black woman into taking some of the blame. When the blame is yours alone. There is no accountability on both sides. The accountability is on your side. When you hold yourself accountable for allowing the community to fall in the ruins and for the environment to become corrupted, and the women and the boys are tainted and fucked up, then we'll talk about some other shit. But until that happens, the accountability is on your side and your side only. Now, with that being said, I want to move to something else real quick before I bring in the Dame. I've heard, I don't know if y'all heard, so, you know, the Kevin Samuels thing about him saying if women disappeared. Black women, let me say something to you. Don't fall for that. He's trying to go viral again. He's trying to make money off of you. He said something crazy like that and shocking like that, so you can come running and click on his videos, give him all these views, so he can go viral again and get paid to go on talk shows and voice his ridiculous opinion. Don't fall for it. Don't get triggered. Don't get mad. Just let it ride. Let it fall by the wayside. He only said that to trigger you. You see, these manosphere dudes, these gays, they think y'all stupid. They think that they can manipulate y'all easily because they feel that y'all not very smart. That's why he's doing this. He's trying to trigger you. He wants to go viral again. And if you go running over there, oh my God, I can't believe he said get rid of all of the women. And y'all clicking on his video, trying to hear what he had to say, you're just helping him out. You're giving him all these views. And he's going to go viral, and then he's going to be asked to come on shows, and he's going to get paid, and he's going to be laughing all the way to the bank. And he's going to come out and do something else that's going to trigger you. You're going to do the same thing all over again. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Let it fall by the wayside. Keep it moving. Act as if you never heard it. Act as if he never said it. Don't let him make a fool out of you. Don't let him make money or, at your expense. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Let me bring in the Lady Dame.
Hey.
What's going on? I'm at the end of my rant. What did you think? Give me your take.
Well, I think your rant was good. Yeah. About how they want to do a one-sided accountability. Yeah, they want to put the accountability on women, so they can hide behind her all the stuff that she's trying to juggle and do to show that his hands are free. He ain't doing nothing. She's trying to keep things in the air, trying to handle all the things she's responsible for. And what he's hiding behind her, so all we see is her juggling in the air and commenting on the one she might have dropped here or there or stumbled on. But in the meantime, his hands are empty. Oh, whoa. Let's move around the woman. She got a lot to handle. She don't need to be handling her. What is he handling? Is he handling the kids? Is he paying the bills?
Nope.
Going to his child's school to see they're doing well in school. Are there events that they into?
But my thing is, you don't love black women. You don't care about them. So why are you trying to tell them what to do? You don't have no right to hold them accountable because you don't care nothing about them. So they're not your women.
No, they care that black women are holding their feet to the fire, holding them accountable, getting on their behinds when they don't pay child support. Get on their behind when they make a promise to come see the child or come take the child or come do something with the child, and they don't do it.
Let's clear the air about child support and why child support come up so much. It comes up a lot because it's a resource that's needed to take care of children. And it's going to keep coming up as long as there's children involved. If guys would take care of their children the way they're supposed to, you wouldn't hear them talking about being on child support. But they keep making up this fictitious woman that keeps putting them on child support out of spite. Now, they already said a couple, like 3 Negroes are going around creating all these baby mamas, right? Now they got one black woman that's going around putting all these dudes on child support. This is one black woman doing this now.
Yeah. Rasputia.
Putting guys on child support that she don't even have any children by. Just like they got 3 Negroes running around here creating all these baby mamas. They got one black woman running around here putting all these dudes on child support, even if she don't have any children by. This is the same black woman that keep coming up. Her first name is Mai. Her last name is Baby Mama. So my baby mama is putting everybody on child support.
My.
Somebody to find my baby mama, let them know, hey, look, you can't be putting all these dudes on child support. You ain't even got no kids by these dudes. But my baby mama is putting all of these dudes on child support. The same woman. One woman is putting all these dudes on child support. Just like there's 3 niggas creating all these baby mamas. So they got 3 dudes creating all these baby mamas and one black woman putting all these dudes on child support. Come on now. Make it make sense, thing.
Oh, it don't make any sense. Yeah. The way they be describing her, yeah, she's all the same woman. She's black, she's fat, and she's ratchet. Yeah, which means that a whole bunch of like black, fat, ratchet women. And that's why they mad. They couldn't get the one they wanted. They settled for my baby mama. Didn't protect themselves. And now she filed child support on them. Ooh, she didn't make me put on the condom. Now she put child support on me.
No, you know what? Know what's sad? That you got this one baby mama, right? Going around putting all these men on child support, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she broke.
Wait a minute.
Think
All
about
of
that for a minute.
Negroes together. Okay.
Just
All of
one baby mama is going around putting hundreds and thousands of black dudes on child support, but she broke.
what they doing? Paying $1 each? A penny? So all them Negroes together.
She got 50,000 niggas on child support, but she broke. Broke. Hell, she should be rich. For all them niggas on child support, she broke though.
Mm-hmm. That shows how much money they got. I don't think they some high value Negroes. I think they've been lying. They're not no 6-figure niggas.
50,000 niggas on child support and she broke.
They some 6 penny niggas. They got 6 pennies. Those are the 6 figures. 1 penny, 2 penny, 3 penny, 4 penny, 5 penny, 6 penny, 6 penny niggas. Ooh, I think you might be right, Marsha. A lot of these dudes hate children. I think so. How else can you not love your children, not do anything, not even spend time with them? I know dudes that pay the child support, but they don't want nothing to do with the kid. No, that kid's yours.
Well,
Yeah, I did contribute to it, but that's it. They just want to stay out of jail. They don't want nothing to do with the child.
Well, that's because they hate the mother, Marsha M., and they want to try to hurt the mother by killing the kids. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to cause her everlasting pain because they're so black-hearted. They're so filled with demonic energy. Understand, these are demons. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating my dinner too while I'm talking to y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. So they hate the mother. They hate the children. Why are you having sex with someone you hate?
Well, they don't have at the time.
No, that's because they were thinking with the little hair. All they were thinking about was sex, sex, sex. Them thirsty Negroes. So now that they slack their thirst, they realize, I don't like this water. I wanted some juice.
Well, they have let Mr. Charlie, right, have his dominance. They've given up. They're not trying to do nothing for society, for black society. They've given up to Mr. Charlie, and they don't mind having Mr. Charlie rule over them. Excuse me. And this is why they don't care about the black community. I mean, just listen to these podcasts. These podcasts are about bullshit. They ain't about black men doing anything. They're about bullshit. All they do is talk about, having sex. That's all they care about. Don't talk about nothing worthwhile. Don't talk about doing anything to help the community or straighten these kids out or protect them. They don't care nothing about that. They leave that to Mr. Charlie. That's why they stand to the side like a white supremacist and call us, monkeys and apes. Yeah.
I think you might be right, Nisha.
What did she say?
It's like if they're not effing the mom, Then F those kids, shaking my head. Yeah, some of them be that way. Some of them, they actually just wanted to pump and dump. And because they weren't being careful, they got caught. Oh, okay. Well, I remember my daughter dad didn't want to contribute unless I was with him. Do right, and we'll stick around. Yeah.
Right. But nah, they won't do that. They won't do right by black women because they're afraid of Mr. Charlie. But for some reason, when that Becky show up, they willing to throw their life away for her with no fear. I mean, they hurt. They quick to put their life in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey man, your life is in danger. I don't care, man. I'm with a Becky.
But that Becky don't belong to you. She belongs with Brad. Or her.
Brad don't want the Becky.
I'll take her. I'll take her.
That's why she.
Don't hate that Becky like that.
You seen some of these Beckys these dudes are with?
Yeah.
I just told you about my friend. I told you about my friend Roy, right?
I think so. Refresh my memory.
Wow.
Wow.
Apparently, Dane must have been occupied when we was talking about Leroy from the Navy with the.
Leroy. Oh, you said Roy. Okay, Leroy. Yes, sir. Leroy from the Navy. Okay, yeah.
Roy for short.
Okay. No, I'm little, but
Well, you know, I mean, his wife looked like a white bow tie. I mean, you know, so I mean, these Beckys, they look horrible, like, and these guys don't care.
No.
I saw one dude with a Becky that looked like she just came through a cheese grater, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't give a damn. She had all these bumps all over her body and face. He was showing all three of his gold toothpicks. And they were walking down the street, and she looked like a big fat pile of bubble wrap.
Ooh, I saw one worse than that.
And he holding hands with it, got them big 3 gold toothpicks.
Shining out in the sun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shining like that.
Was he grinning wide enough we can see the ones in the back?
Nah, I wasn't really looking that deep in his mouth, but you couldn't help see the 3 gold toothpicks he had in the front. I mean, he had on a blue tooth, and he had a gold tooth, and then he had no tooth.
Oh my goodness!
And they don't care, man. These Beckys be looking like, I mean, they be looking like tragedies, man. Like, they be having stuff growing on their bodies. I seen one with a big hump on her back.
Oh.
But she wasn't bent over. She was straight up, and she was tall.
Oh.
So it was like she was walking around with a big, you know,
she got
one of them goddamn, huh? No, look like one of them goddamn Direct TV domes. Yeah, the Direct TV dome on her back, standing straight up.
Oh, okay.
Walking around straight up. And he walking around with her.
Oh, have you ever seen the one with the belly skirts?
Nah, but I seen a street dude, go rent a tuxedo just so he could meet a Becky.
Shucks.
And
You don't have
dude
to
came back talking about, yo, what I look like? What, yo, how I look? Okay, you look like a nigga in a tuxedo. What, you going to a wedding or something? No, man, I'm going to meet this girl. Oh, damn, dude, you think you're a little overdoing it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you dressed in an all black tuxedos like 95 out here. I mean, like, yeah, man. She a white girl. I gotta make a good impression. A white girl? Man, you went put on that hot penguin suit for a white girl. Dude, yo, he had the tuxedo that had the tails too, with the split down the middle and the back.
Oh yeah, old school stuff.
I'm surprised he didn't. Yo, I'm surprised he had a top hat. Like that, you gonna do all that? You should have put the top hat on too.
Oh, did he at least have a cane so he can fend her off or something?
No,
Or at least a brother?
no.
Well, yeah, and then he's overdressed. Most Becky's be in shorts and t-shirt. You go to Walmart, there's Becky's as far as the eye can see.
Man, we walked them up there. She looked like she had on her little sister's clothes, and she smelled like butter.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. There's some worse smelling Becky's.
Never ate butter again after that.
Oh well.
So my thing is that, fellas, all of this accountability, you don't have no room to ask no woman, no black woman for no accountability. You can't ask a black woman for nothing, because you've given her nothing but misery, especially today. That's all you do. And you won't even try to stop these fools for attacking her. And now you want to get mad, because she said she want to take her love elsewhere with people that are non-black. You can't say shit about that because you don't care anything about her. It'd be one thing if you loved her and showed her that you cared, then she probably wouldn't go that way. She probably would believe in you and be with you. But you haven't shown her that. You've shown her the absolute opposite. That you don't love her and you hate her and you're trying to kill her. So you can't tell her nothing.
And you probably just be jealous because her Brad will probably be good looking while your Becky it looks like a cow walking on two legs.
Well, no. I mean, I've seen better looking cows than some of these Beckys, man. Some of these Beckys, these guys are with are just, I don't know what they're doing, man. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Gonna complain about black women being too fat, and then you up and hook up with some fat Becky who's even bigger than the black woman.
Well, they keep saying 4 out of 5 black women are overweight. Well, from the looks of things, it looks like 5 out of 5 of the Becky's overweight.
Yeah. There's always two extremes. There's either the moo Becky or the olive oil Becky.
Well, Roy had an olive oil Becky.
Mm-hmm.
I told you when I was drunk and I walked past those mops and brooms, I thought that was his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went down there and told him, yo, man, your wife in the hallway. He went flying out the room. I thought I did something good. You know what I'm saying? I was patting myself on the back. Came back. Man, I thought you said my wife was out there. I'm like, yeah, she over there in the corner by the door. There ain't nothing but mops and brooms over there. Oh. Okay, well, I'm a little drunk, so.
Okay, Bill, don't report me to Peter. I won't insult the cows.
They
And
be having these old ass, these old steel jaw Beckys too. I saw one Becky that looked like she had nuts and bolts in her jaw.
might have. Well,
Seriously, the bottom part of her jaw and mouth looked like a dumpster.
mm,
And she had this dude with her, man. And he was pimping too. He was on some, yeah, I'm with my Becky. I'm like, y'all some old backward ass. Y'all heard me tell the story about the one Becky I saw that was so fat. I thought she was walking by herself until her man popped out the other side. Like he was hiding up under her armpit or something.
I actually saw that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was by herself on the cart, and then he stopped to answer the phone, and she just kept on going. Like, wait a minute, where'd he come from?
I saw this dude with a Becky, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was like really, really like, okay. You ever see a Hostess cupcake?
Uh-huh.
Okay, she had that perfect wide, round, fat shape.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And then she had like red hair with a big bow in it or whatever.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then she had these skinny ass long boots on.
That's because she has some skinny legs.
Nah, she had fat leg, but the boots were real skinny. But like this, it was like, okay. You ever seen a stick figure? How you draw the feet? It's just a line.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She was like big and huge and round,
Mm-hmm.
but she had these skinny, long, narrow boots.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about they were skinny to the point where they looked like some shit on Aladdin where they be curling up at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna let Dame handle you from here on out. I gotta get some sleep, but I appreciate y'all coming in for the podcast.
Okay.
Hope I gave you something to think about. Hope you guys will entertain a little bit, and I guess I'll see y'all next time on Gangsta Talk. We're gonna let Dame take it from here. Dame, just close up shop when you're done. All right.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Peace, power, and unity. I'm out.
Alright. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Now look. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, or if I spelled it wrong. Look, don't fall for the okie doke. That's what Kid Hills is doing. Is tampering off. He made quite a bit of money on all the lies and the shows and the fury of y'all anger going against him. All he did was make money, and now is tampering off. So he's trying to trigger. He's trying to trigger us again. Don't do it. Don't make him any more money. Because we can't do nothing about the other women who keeps coming to him for advice. We can't do nothing about them. We can't save them. They're gonna have to learn the hard way. But those of us that know and in the know and know what he is and what he's all about, don't do it. Don't acknowledge him. Don't respond. Somebody start, hey, did you see what Kid Hills said? No, I don't want to know. I don't care. You can say what you want to say. I ain't interested. Don't give no fuel to the fire. Yeah. Only reason why I know about this was somebody had that I watched had posted some stuff. I was like, nope, we're not going there. Yes, this will be the last time I'm talking about it. But don't fall for the okie doke. Yeah, get you all fired up and mad and pissed off and spewing fire. And you're going to come up there and you're going to say your say. You're wrong. Yeah, no. No. Don't do that. You're feeding their ego. You're giving them what they want. You're making yourself a target for to be the new meat that he feeds to his women eating manospheres. And not the good type of women eating. The cannibalistic type. Yeah, so no. Yeah, no, we're not gonna rev up his views. We're not gonna talk him up. We're not gonna get into an argument with him. He don't exist. We're gonna ghost him. Are y'all with me? Are y'all gonna ghost him? He don't exist. And you don't say their names. Or they're going to follow you, and next thing you know, you're gonna have to get your channel blessed. You're gonna have to get a exorcism going on. So yeah. So we don't use the real name. Sure, it's getting to the point we can't even use kitten anymore. The kitten heals. We'll have to think of something new. Yeah, we're gonna just ghost them. And anytime any of y'all start speaking about it, like, hey, don't you say that ghost name. Don't you do nothing unless you want to be haunted. And of course, he's gonna zoom in on you so he can get extra feeding, money feeding, views feeding, likes feeding, hate feeding. Yes, it doesn't matter if the attention is negative or positive. That's what they want. So ladies, don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall into the lure of the trap. You don't want to be fresh meat for these dudes. Warn the new people that's coming through, because we got a lot of new people. That's the good and bad thing about YouTube. Hold on a second. Let me get this real quick. No. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Bye. Okay, family, y'all. Okay, now. Okay, accountability. Okay. All right. I'm getting tired of this one-sided thing. Let's start holding the men accountable. Let's account for where are you? Okay, you ain't paying no child support. Okay, then why are you not coming over, take the child, so you can eliminate what's they call it? Daycare. Daycare for the child, Come, since I don't think any of y'all are working, since y'all spend so much time on YouTube, I don't think y'all working. So hey, since you can't pay child support, say, look, make arrangements. I'll watch the kids, and that way you don't have to pay for daycare. I'll pick them up from school, and they'll spend time with me until you get off of work, whatever and ever. Okay. Let me see. Accountable. Okay, admit that. Okay, dude, you didn't wear the condom. Learn from the mistake. Start wearing them. Okay. Let me see. What are the accountability? Oh, okay. If the community is a dumpster fire, that means you gotta go in there, put out the fire, and make sure the dumpster get dumped. Only reason why there's a dumpster fire is there's so much trash. You ain't been cleaning up the neighborhood. And we're not talking about just physical trash. You know we're cleaning up the neighborhood. You've been letting things run from rack to ruin. You has been you haven't been participating in helping your community. It's time to stop that. Find something. Mentoring. If you don't like kids, let me see. Going through the neighborhood, make sure the neighborhood's safe. Do your own version of neighborhood watch. You see half grown boys just loitering. They ain't doing nothing, but they're always up to something. Go break that up. Go, hey, what y'all doing here? Why y'all not at home? Why y'all not at school? Go do something. Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. I have no bedtime stories today. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Nobody clicked on the link. Okay. Now I went through my rant. I guess I cooled down from my rant earlier. So y'all know how I feel about all this so-called keeping women accountable crap. You're the leaders, y'all the head, y'all in charge. Y'all know whenever there's a problem in anything, it starts at the top. Who's in charge? Who's the lead? You keep saying y'all in charge, but yet y'all keep blaming the women. That means you're acknowledging that she's the leader, not you. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it with that. Gonna have a good night, y'all. I'll holler at y'all another time. And don't forget, ladies' night have been moved to 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, if I don't catch y'all sometime this week, I'll definitely catch y'all on Saturday. Y'all have a good night. Peace, power, and unity.
Yeah, son. There's mad kids out there getting cream for the 9-5, bro. Yeah, and I've been doing this for a long time. Shoot the game going for fine. Alright. And this is the year when mad caps get peeled. So I'ma spark this line, kick the real. Bang them out. With all this chaos in the realms of the street, your local street dog got to make ends meet. The average Joe's far too slow for the ghetto pro. You better know, when I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low, listen, motherfuck the thing. I'm pursuing the dope. My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. Cash is popping, coke's cooking, beef's copping. Ain't that some shit? A player that's used to living rich is now a sticky kid. Caught up in the ditch. In 94, Giuliani kicked down the door. In 95, niggas flipped to stay alive. Peeling caps while I laugh. In the stats, the 4.5. Remy in the glass, off the boom, then I blast. They wanna confine me, sneak up from behind me. Bust a cap in my back and put me where they can't find me. They hate to see a young player pay. I don't wanna see that. They rather see it spray. But I'm like Diddy, a Terminator, squeeze the lead off. Using verbs and nouns like rounds to blow your head off. Hitting up spots, heating up blocks. Investing in stocks like Colombian blow crops. I'm out to get cream and ain't no doubt in my mind. Fuck this broke shit, I'm hit, I get down for mine. I get down for mine, and you never did. And you want to get your hands in the air. I get down for mine, and you never did. So the regular shit, turn up there. I get down for mine, and you never did. And you want to get your hands in the air. I get down for mine, and you never did. So the regular shit, someplace you bet. Let's play a game of real nigga roulette. With this a DOA as I spray the melee. Content and punctuation is compared to AK. You in a daze, overdose for pure funk. I'm fucking off like Tommy Gun. My karma's a boot smoke. Decapitated rappers in my trunk. I'm sick, pumping skunk, bouncing with my click, popping mega jump. I'm getting back while these clowns be zigzagging. Want to talk about plenty keys? Come on, you're nickel bagging. I'm blasting off wings and making doubters believe it. You see, I was packing heaters when jokers was banging cheerleaders. Ain't nothing changed, it's still the same in the rap game. I'm known for banging rookies out the frame. Y'all done forgot who was the pimp from the start. Sipping vintage wine, eating a la carte. I'm phenomenal from the abdominal. Far from comical lyrics and sticking the brains like barnacles. Never sleep. I'm bringing the drama to the street with techniques and rolling in bleach. Ain't nothing sweet about the street, so I'm poetically ill. I'm pure like cook up and lyrics down like fish scale. I got the banger at your throat and you ain't showing no signs. K-Dep, let them know I get down for mine. I get down for mine.